on today's episode of DAPA.DANIEL. Alrighty, gonna be showing you guys 4 communities today. That's what I was gonna be talking about. So the first one we're gonna start with is Village on Main. This is gonna be Normandy homes. I'm then gonna go over to the Fields of Frisco. Actually, before that, we're gonna go to Newman Village and then the Fields of Frisco. We're into the first community. This is Village on Main. Now, Village on Main is gonna be just Normandy homes. Oh, Mr. Developer, why don't you put a townhome right behind me looking into my backyard? Let me put up a plat map of the preserve. You guys can kind of see that right now. So you're gonna have homes on an acre and then you're gonna have some smaller homes, but that neighborhood is gonna provide like the best views in general. Shattuck Homes, they're showing 40-foot lots. They have coming soon. They have nothing else on their website. And then Toll Brothers, they were showing starting at the millions, and they have 2 different collections going on. So talk about those real quick. So that makes sense. All right, let's do it, y'all. Coming soon, new construction over in Frisco. Maybe you clicked on this video because right now you're on a home search looking at some new communities coming into Frisco. If you're new to the channel, just checking out my videos for the first time, maybe the second time, welcome. My name's Daniel. I'm a North Dallas, North Texas realtor over here in Frisco today. Just gonna be showing you guys a goose. Actually, I'm gonna be showing you guys a goose. Interesting. All right, I think this dude might be lost. Alrighty, gonna be showing you guys 4 communities today. That's what I was gonna be talking about. So the first one we're gonna start with is Village on Main. This is gonna be Normandy homes. I'm then gonna go over to the Fields of Frisco. Actually, before that, we're gonna go to Newman Village and then the Fields of Frisco. I'm just getting a little ahead of myself because I'm a little excited to see a little bit more of what the Fields of Frisco has right now, community-wise, with like some of the homes that they're building over there, see where that progress is at. And then we'll finish off of 423 off Rock Hill. There's another community coming over there. There's nothing online about it. So I'll try to get into as many details, what the neighborhood has online, what the builders have online. Some of these neighborhoods are not gonna have any floor plans or pricing, but this video should help you guys just kind of know what is to come, what communities will start soon here releasing things. I would say, you know, if you are interested in any of these communities and I talk about any of these builders, go look up their websites, just add yourself to their interest list. That way you're getting their email updates. You can also contact me, ask me any questions. I have all my information down below if you want any more information or want to work with me in finding a home. So we're into the first community. This is Village on Main. Now, Village on Main is going to be just Normandy homes. The floor plans show coming soon on their website. They don't have really anything else right now. From what it looks like, this seems about like a 45-foot lot. I mean, some of these are pretty tight in some areas. So the homes around here are going to be more of those like lined homes, not really square homes that are kind of flattened. It's going to seem, the home's going to seem more long than wide in that aspect. And then I would say probably not going to have a huge backyard as well within these homes. And with this community, we're starting on like this, not completely the south side, but we are on the east side. And then as we work through this video, we'll be getting more and more north to the other communities all the way up to 423. So this should be a good one for you guys today. You know, if you are really looking at coming soon, and this would fit into the time frame of like these homes that are going to start getting listed are going to be, you know, closing in like 8 to 10 months from now. So just keep that in mind too. Most of these build plans now, some of the bigger 4,000 square foot plans take a little bit longer, but majority of the houses in these builders are doing like 8 to 10 months. So if you are thinking that you want to have a summertime closing, probably a good idea to start getting yourself on some interest list. That way you're getting some emails and just updates. The other thing is that the school district in all of these ones is going to be Frisco ISD. Now, some of the communities didn't have their schools and like what they were going to be zoned for. This community did. So it was going to be McSpeeden Elementary, Lawler Middle School, and then Liberty High School. So it's going to be Frisco ISD, and those schools are really close to here too. It seems like they're going to have some amenities within this neighborhood as well. The amenity center isn't really like a building. It seems like more of just like a park, playground, and those things. But there is a pretty good amount of lots that look like they're going to be available for like a no back neighbor behind you, which some people care about that, some people don't. All right, we're gonna head back on Main Street. So that's the other thing with this neighborhood. You're right off Main Street. That's where it gets its name, Village on Main. So down into like downtown Frisco, like into the main area, like 8 to 10 minutes, just because of like some of the lights. You could probably get in there quicker, honestly, if you hit green lights. It's just sometimes Main Street gets backed up because it gets into a one lane, and during certain times of the day, it's pretty busy. All right, across is Brinkman Ranch, though some parts of it are owned by the city of Frisco. So, you know, over the next couple decades, you'll see this huge patch of land continue to be developed on. They finally got to this side. It's actually kind of crazy seeing this whole this side of Main Street starting to be built out with things in neighborhoods, because for the longest time, this has just been a huge field, majority of my whole life. All right, we're gonna go on to El Dorado next. So we're gonna go down Preston. This is gonna take us over to Newman Village. Now, Newman Village is a neighborhood I've talked about on the high end of things. It's one of the nicest gated communities within Frisco. It's in a great location right off El Dorado. It's over by the Costco, over by all the food. And restaurants, and close to the Dallas North Tollway as well. So being on this like east side, it's probably just better for you to take Preston down to 121 and get on there than rather drive through Main Street and then get on the Dallas North Tollway. Also might be a little bit cheaper. So living this far, now people that live further up Preston, you're not driving down Preston, because at that point it's probably just a huge headache and probably a little bit easier to drive down El Dorado, though at certain times. I mean, it really depends on what time you guys are planning to travel at, because like even El Dorado on a weekend is just like mayhem. So you can still see on this right side, maybe even looking over to the right while you've been watching this video, but it's still this whole entire area right here is just a huge ranch that just still hasn't been developed on. So, you know, in the future, these could turn into other developments, commercial things. I don't think it'll be nothing zoned for industrial. It looked like everything was zoned like residential, commercial. Most of the like industrial things are further up Preston along 380, where you see more of those like warehouses. All right, we'll turn on to El Dorado here. We're gonna go left, and then we'll soon be at Newman Village, which is, like I said, along El Dorado. And then a little bit further out, maybe it's picking it up on the camera. Do you guys just see that ginormous building that's way out there? So that's the North Texas Frisco campus that's out there, which honestly, if that was here when I was a kid, I probably would have graduated from UNT, to be honest, because that would have been such a nice commute into things. It kind of sucked living in Frisco and going to college. Collin College was good, but then after that, there was no colleges around here. I mean, the nearest college was like TWU or UTD, which I ended up finishing my classes at UTD. But, you know, the next like major college is down in Dallas, which is SMU. So most of the people in SMU are living around there. There are still a good amount of people that live in like this north area that still commute down into UTD area. That's a big commuter school. All right, so now we're on El Dorado. This is going to take us by Warren Park. This is a big park, sports complex over to this left side. If you're going to live in Frisco, if your kid's going to, you know, be doing sports, you're probably going to make your way to Warren at some point for some type of sporting event, whether for school or like rec league stuff. And they have some sand volleyball courts up there, which I used to play on. And then we're going over the train tracks that are in Frisco by this bridge. So this is the only bridge, besides the tollway, that goes over the train tracks, but this is the only bridge that was created that goes over the train tracks in Frisco. Every other street, you gotta sit at the light, unless you're on the Dallas North Tollway. All right, on this side, you start getting to like fast food restaurants. There's some apartment complexes up here to the right too, but you have like your normal CVS, or I guess you could say you have your normal shooting range over to the left. couple of those. And then right across the street, you got a high school. So you got a gun shooting range on one side of the street and then high school on the other side of the street. Welcome to Texas. Don't really understand that zoning. Okay, now actually this is Frisco Street. So if we went left here, this would take us into like Toyota Stadium, downtown Frisco area. And then we'll be going under the Dallas North Tollway. We're gonna go to Newman Village, and then from Newman Village, just across Panther Creek is where the Fields of Frisco is. So Newman Village is just right by the Fields of Frisco, and then this is also an area where Universal Studios is gonna be coming in, just further north. I actually haven't hit that many red lights, which is kind of nice. This video is moving kind of good right now. Whenever I do like these longer videos that I'm like driving through the whole city, I'm always worried that it's gonna be like just an extra 10 minutes of me just sitting at lights. But this is pretty good. This is Tuesday at 11:30. Pretty good traffic. I mean, or pretty easy traffic through here. Nothing really bad or giving you like a headache now at like 4 o'clock around here and on the weekend. I mean, this whole line will be backed up a couple lights and be like bumper to bumper. Okay, so now we're headed up to the Dallas Parkway. Gonna be going under the Dallas North Tollway. Now, when we go under the Dallas North Tollway, then it gets into like the shopping. There's also the Costco that's on my back left shoulder right now, but over here is also like Best Buy, Target, Tuesday Morning. You got Market Street. What else? Got a couple banks along here. And then I need to get into the far right lane because that's where these townhomes are going to be. Now, there is one thing with this neighborhood that I'm not completely a fan of. Honestly, I'll tell you right now, I'm not a fan of these townhomes. I'm just letting you guys know. These townhomes are like really expensive. I like the way they're located and within the neighborhood and what they're up against. I'm not the biggest fan of this whole like setup. All right, so this would annoy the living out of me if I had bought this house. I'm just saying right now. All right, for instance, here's the townhomes. I'm sorry, I'm kind of harsh right now. So coming soon, I believe there's no prices on these. I believe they're gonna be starting around like the millions. Now, look at this. These people on the left have owned this home, I mean, at least 10 years. You've owned this home. Well over $1 million, great neighborhood, gated, you want the privacy. Oh, Mr. Developer, why don't you put a townhome right behind me looking into my backyard? I'm sorry guys, that's just wrong. That is just wrong. And they're saying that there's gonna be about 121 townhomes within, and they're luxury, guys, they're luxury, but they're Green Brick Partners, which Green Brick Partners is basically the builder that owns all these builders, essentially. And I mean, just like CB Jenny, those, so I don't know how much more luxury, like, you know, I don't know the difference between those because CB Jenny is already like pretty luxury compared to a lot of the other, compared to Megatel. Anyways, so this is kind of what it looks like. But yeah, you're gonna have like this home on this backside, like their backyard, and you're gonna put a 2-story townhome into there. I mean, I think if you're trying to own a townhome and want to do like that investment property, you know, this is a good location for it being Frisco. I just feel like the location of the townhome and where they put it up against that is really annoying. And then on top of that, you got an apartment complex. Then just across the street from your, like I said, probably $1 million townhome. I haven't seen any pricing on this. Now, for the floor plans, I guess I could talk about the floor plans real quick. So it's going to be Century Living Homes, but like I said, that's Green Brick Partners, and I haven't seen this builder, Century Living, anywhere else in Frisco right now, but like I said, it's Green Brick, and they build all over Frisco and all over Dallas. So essentially the same people. It's not really like a new person. The elevations they have 3 elevations, A, D, and E. Phase 1 is going to be the Roosevelt floor plan, which is a 2-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,274 square feet. They're going to have a covered patio, yard, and a loft office space. I'm telling you, Newman Village has really some of the nicest homes, and yes, these townhomes are nice, great, but I just bought a very expensive house and you're gonna put townhomes oh, look, a roundabout. You're gonna put townhomes behind me? Okay, they're gonna do it with these houses. Look at these houses over here. You know, you gotta really feel for these super rich people, you know? You just gotta feel bad. They're gonna put townhomes right behind your yard. Oh, and then they also put in like these dog parks. Maybe this will be a dog park. I believe they're gonna have a dog park. And like a bench or a table with some chairs. Okay, the amenities within this neighborhood they're lacking. It happens, guys. Now the amenities within Newman Village, now I can't get into Newman Village because it's gated. The townhome area is not going to be gated. All right, now I'm turning on to Legacy. We are now headed to the Fields of Frisco. So the moment you've been waiting for, maybe. I have a good amount of families that are texting me right now about the Fields of Frisco. So if you are interested in this neighborhood, it is coming soon with things. They got a whole bunch of builders. It is going to be expensive as fuck. So, you know, just don't wait around if you're really trying to stay within a budget, because the prices over here are just going to keep on increasing. I mean, the thing about this neighborhood too that's weird is that, you know, you get into all these other neighborhoods that are new communities, new construction, and it might be because there's so many builders within this community, but there's like no advertisements, there's no signage, there's no nothing. Like, it doesn't even say like what builders. Usually you have like a sign at like the front of the neighborhood that says like, hey, this is Landon Homes starting at $600,000. No, that's nothing. But yet they have like 4 homes. 2 of them are bricked up. I can kind of see it from here. But we'll go around this neighborhood. This is going to have Brookside, and then there's also going to be the Preserve. Now, Brookside is going to be more of like the lower income living, I guess. It's still going to be very expensive, but it's going to be on the low end of things. They're going to have like 40-foot lots in there. There are really good quality builders that are getting put in here, but yeah, Brookside's going to be on the lower side. And then you're going to have the Preserve. The Preserve is going to have more like the custom homes up along the golf course with those things. Actually, let me put up a plat map of the Preserve. You guys can kind of see that right now. So you're going to have homes on an acre, and then you're gonna have some smaller homes, but that neighborhood is gonna provide like the best views in general of what, you know, the golf course and all those things, and be able to see all that. So, you know, if you are interested in being up against the golf course, the Preserve is where you're gonna want to be at. But I'm gonna guess pricing in there is gonna be like well over $2 million, because that one's gonna be gated. Now Brookside isn't gated, and I'll drive around through here, kind of point out some things. There's, like I said, I'll try to, when I go research online, I try to get as many details about what the builders are providing. I mean, only a couple builders were providing like plat maps or any type of floor plan. All right, we're turning on to Monaco. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, people are really gonna not notice that. That's the wrong way. All those cars went the wrong way. It splits off into this thing. That's gonna be a problem. People are not gonna pay attention to that. All right, yeah. So like I said, they have some stuff bricked up. I believe Taylor Morrison is finishing their darling home. And a lot of people are coming to check out the community already. I'm telling you guys, this whole thing is gonna be popping here. Okay, this right side is where Toll Brothers is gonna be building. So they're gonna have some lots backed up to here, a different collection. I'll get into the builders here, but I kind of want to show you guys all the different views. Now, the views look great right now. These homes on this back side are gonna have some views looking out. The homes here on this left side are gonna be up on retaining walls, so you might actually get a little bit of a view, but just know when you're driving down the street, you're not gonna have any of these views because it's just gonna be lined with houses. Should we just go straight? I mean, it's open, but I don't think it's open. All right, let me pull over here and just talk about the builders real quick. So within Brookside, they're gonna have Britton Homes, Darling Homes, Huntington Homes, Olivia Clark Homes, Shattuck Homes, and Toll Brothers. I think all those builders are quality builders. I don't think you can go wrong with any of those. The Britton Homes, they have nothing on their website yet. They're showing 50s within here. Darling Homes, which is essentially Taylor Morrison, they're showing 50 foots and 60 foots. They're also having like a coming soon on their website. They don't have anything actually listed out yet. Huntington Homes is the other one. They have a map of the lots they're selling, so I'll throw that up. So they have some lots on the south side, the north side of the community, kind of all around. Not a whole bunch of lots. They're not really releasing a lot of things, but at least they kind of showed us this for right now. But yeah, they don't have anything that they're actually selling listed on their website for like floor plans or prices, but they did have that plat map. Olivia Clark has a plat map of their future releases and their floor plans. They don't have any pricing on their floor plans, but let me tell you about what they do have available, or what they're gonna have available. So for Olivia Clark, they're gonna have the Ansley, that's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,712 square feet. The Archer, a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,189 square feet. The Blake, a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,711 square feet. The Carter, a 3-bed, 3.5 bath, 2,409 square feet. The Harwood, a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,213 square feet. The Jackson, a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,800 square feet. And the Tucker, a 3-bed, 2.5 bath at 2,450 square feet. And then the other two were Shattuck Homes. They're showing 40-foot lots. They have coming soon. They have nothing else on their website. And then Toll Brothers, they were showing starting at the millions, and they have 2 different collections going on. So talk about those real quick. Okay, so for the first one is the Toll Brothers Woodland collection. So I'll throw up the plat map of what that looks like. So those are the cheaper homes, and then you have the Summit collection, and those are starting at 1.3 million. Here's the Summit plat map. So you're gonna see those homes on that back side. When we first drove in, that were over towards that right, those are where those are located. So for the Woodlands collection, and they have no prices right now, they just said starting at 1 million. So they have the Bertram, a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,917 square feet. The Benham, 4 to 5 bed, 4 to 5 bath, 3,472 square feet. The Lindell, a 4 to 5 bed, 3 to 4 bath, 3,912 square feet. The Niches, a 4 to 5 bed, 4 to 5 bath, 4,021 square feet. And then the Truscott, a 4 to 5 bed, 4 to 5 bath, 3,871 square feet. Then the Summit collection starting at 1.3 million. They have the Bolsons, a 4 to 5 bed, 4 to 5 bath, 3,988 square feet. The Hillard, a 4 bed, 3 bath, 3,756 square feet. The Kinney, a 4 to 5 bed, 4 bath, 4,256 square feet. And the Todd, a 5 to 6 bed, 4 to 5 bath, 4,940 square feet. All right, so that's for the Toll Brothers. So Toll Brothers and Olivia Clark were the only ones that were actually giving me floor plans right now. Everything else was still like showing a coming soon. Just north of this neighborhood is where the Preserve is going to be, so it's just a little bit further out. I can't actually get out to those neighborhoods because the Fields Parkway is not actually built yet, but that neighborhood is going to be built off like the main road. And then the builders within there, so the builders are going to be, these are like super custom builders, so not a whole bunch of information is going to be released on these. I think you're going to actually have to like inquiry and see what the deal is. So those aren't going to be like spec homes within this neighborhood. I mean, obviously they're going to be building most likely some spec homes and then getting into like lots and people able to actually build what they want on that specific lot. So within the Preserve, they're going to have Alfred Homes, Bella Custom Homes, Ventura Custom Homes, Coates Homes, Endurance Homes, Faulkner Custom Homes, Hawkins Wellwood Homes, Shattuck Custom Homes, and Sheriff and Munir, I think it's, and Sharif and Munir Custom Homes. I believe that's the people that were over in Mustang Lakes building some custom homes too. Let me go down this road and show you guys actually what some of the houses look like, since there's some brick on them. Maybe you guys can kind of see through the tree line, but that's going to be the size of them. So that's what your 40-foot lot's going to look like. And then over to this right side is more of like the 50-foot lot. All right, so that's gonna be the Fields of Frisco for now. I'm gonna be doing way more videos within this neighborhood. I think the next video I do is gonna be like touring Brookside once the builders actually come out with their things. And then I'll probably just be doing like individual videos over like maybe some model homes and things like that. Let me know down in the comments any like type of videos you guys want me to do for the Fields of Frisco. This is just gonna be like the first community from me getting my real estate license. That's gonna be like a huge crazy master plan community, and I'm gonna be like, you know, I can document the whole thing from start to finish, from the, you know, the minute they just started developing on the land. I mean, I think I was back in here maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and all of this was pretty flat with just roads. There was nothing else really developed within it. I don't even think they had the outside neighborhood wall. So it'll be pretty fun over the next like 5 years being able to tour and check out that whole neighborhood. But that's just going to be, you know, something to look forward to if you're moving to Frisco or if you're looking for new construction over in the Frisco area. So Fields of Frisco, let me know down in the comments any other specific videos you want on the Fields of Frisco, and I'll try to do my best in making some of those. All right, now we're headed to 423 in Rock Hill. This community, I don't know the name of this community. When I went on to Normandy Homes and I went to CB Jenny and I was looking for information, they weren't providing me with anything, so I don't think anything's been released. I just know that this community is coming, so why not show you guys? Because all these neighborhoods, like I said, are not going to be selling anything yet. They're just going to be taking like an interest list or saying coming soon. This neighborhood has absolutely nothing. They're not even marketing online on their website. At least like the Villages on Main had something. Normandy had something on it, like a little, at least a web page or a landing page. This one, this neighborhood that we're headed to has nothing within it. But yeah, for right now, there's just 4 like major, I mean, I could honestly call like the Fields of Frisco, like you could call that a bunch of different developments just within that that's coming soon, but I just said Fields of Frisco. But yeah, you have the east side, the west side of the fields getting built and developed, so there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in there. It's just Brookside is the first one that's starting, and then after that they're gonna get more into releasing some of the custom things. All right, let's see what's going on down here. It looks like they're putting in a parking lot or something. The golf course is along here. I don't know, maybe you guys can pick it up on camera. Yeah, this is golf course driveway. They just put in this light here. Looks like that's gonna be, I don't know, maybe some overflow parking at some point. I don't know. And then this will be the last community we'll go around. I don't even know if the streets are built through here. I just know that they had an actual sign out. They didn't show like price range or anything. I mean, this neighborhood had essentially nothing on it, but yeah, this will be the last one we tour through. So if you stayed all the way to this point in the video, thank you guys. Appreciate it. All right. Little traffic at the roundabout. All together now. All right, the neighborhood is gonna be up on this left side. So the neighborhood we're in right now is Hollyhock, which another great community, great amenities, ton of commercial restaurants just on the outside. And then opposite of that, over 380 is Windsong Ranch. Okay, so here's the community on this left side. I'll try to get more information. Let's see if they have any signs out about the community. They got really nothing. They don't even have the road built. No, they don't have anything developed in there. So maybe once they put the roads out, they'll start putting some things. But just know Normandy Homes, CB Jenny's gonna be the townhome. So you're gonna have the single family and you're gonna have the townhomes over on this left side. And then this is now the intersection of 423 and Rock Hill. So on the left is where that community is. Let's see what it says. Yeah, Normandy Homes coming soon. New single family homes. They have nothing else about the community. They're just now putting up the outside brick wall. But there's no roads or anything actually developed in there, so I can't drive. Just know that that's another neighborhood that's coming, so maybe in 6 months I'll do like a little drive-through of that community, because they're probably like 3 months out from getting the infrastructure in with all the roads. Yeah, and then they have a sign for CB townhomes coming soon. All right, so that's gonna be it, guys. I mean, those are the new communities coming soon. So if you guys have any questions, or maybe you're on a home search right now and just want any more information, please send me a message. I have all my information down below. Appreciate you guys watching the videos, leaving comments, interacting. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for, I guess this is where the pavement ends. I'm gonna stop here and end the video here because I don't think I can drive any further. All right, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Other than that, peace out, y'all, and take it easy as always. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye. Huntington Homes.